Hi guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to a review of the all-new Range Rover Evoque. So the first generation was on the market from 2010 and now it's time for a change, and they really did a good job with this one. I mean, just look at this. Design wise, it's spectacular, really gorgeous looking car. And let's start with the design itself. As you can see, it looks very similar to the Velar that we saw, a few months before. It's got this very thin matrix LEDs, almost the same shape as on Velar. Then you have this front grille, very massive, of course, Range Rover badge. Also the bumper is completely new with this sort of air intakes. I love this sort of bronze color here. So yeah, this is the front of the car. As you can see, the hood remained pretty much the same, so you can immediately tell that it's a Evoque, not Velar. And well, yeah, I think they really improved the design, and it's really time for a change since 2010, but now this really looks very good. And let me show you the side view of the car. Of course, you have a new wheel design. However, the shape of the car remained pretty much the same. As you can see, you have the same roof line here, which is something that Evoque is very famous for. And well, yeah, so you have the new lights here. That's also one detail that is taken from the bigger Velar, and I think they really did a good job here also at the back, because you have this thin LEDs which are connected with this black part here, and overall looks massive and very nice. One thing that I would maybe change is this. Just look at this. So exhaust is underneath, but unfortunately those are fake exhaust pipes. Since we are here, let's open the trunk. Of course, automatic opening. It's got 591 liters, which is pretty much. So it's not just good looking, it's also practical, which is very cool. Tell me in the comments what you think about this car. Do you like the design, and do you think that they improved it? I really do believe they did. One interesting thing are these door handles. So it's very cool. We saw it on Velar, also now on Evoque. So they go out when you open the car, and it's pretty cool because when you unlock it, they go out and you can enter. And since we are here, let's enter the interior of this car. The gorgeous, minimalistic, I would say, interior. So first of all, we are greeted with great materials. You have some buttons here. Meridian sound system, very famous sound system made for Land Rover. And let's see the seats. They look very comfortable, and I will sit now inside and just move the seat back a little. Of course, electric seats. They can be adjusted in 30 positions, I believe. And yeah, well, let's jump inside. And well, let me show you this. And it's really gorgeous. Let's close the door. Well, yeah, so what do we have here? We have a dual screen in the center. So this is the Touch Pro Duo system. It's got two screens here, and also you have a digital cockpit in front of you, which is very nice, minimalistic, very simple, yet very nice and good looking. Here it's interesting that you do have the buttons to change the AC controls. I love that. And also you do get this button here for changing of volume of your sound system. Another great cool thing is this. Just look at this. Those are the touch buttons that you can change some of the features. Not sure which one now, but probably music, and so on. Some things that you change very often. Of course, you have this nice floppy pedals here for changing the gears. I also love this. Look at this. Looks like aluminum. Start-stop button is here, nicely incorporated. Air vents also look nice. Materials are really good. Okay, so this is the Gear lever looks cool, not the best that I've seen in in a car, but looks decent. But I think the rest of the car looks better than this. Now the the cup holders, sorry, they're nice, they're here, and also you do have, well, a lot of storage room here. You also have the SD card, 12-volt charger. Let's close this. Okay, so very nice leather, and well, overall I can really say that interior impresses me really. Okay, so I've managed to turn on the screens here. As you can see, you have the controls for your seats here. You have the controls for the AC and also for your vehicle, so you can choose between different driving modes from Eco to, I don't know which one is this, but it's nice, and well, I don't know, it looks very cool for me. Here you have stuff like navigation, media and phone. Let's see the home button. Okay, so you have the few previews. This reminds me of my iPhone, where you have, I think, a few of them that you can choose from. You also have the home screen button here, settings, navigation, phone. You also have the media here, Bluetooth. I believe those are the cameras. Not sure, car is not turned on, so I'm not sure we can see that now. But this car also has very innovative system that allows you to look underneath the car, which is really good, especially when you are driving on some, let's say, small streets, and you don't want to curb your nice wheels, so that's where it will help a lot. As you can see now, I pressed the off-road button, and now it says do not exceed vehicle limits. I understand. Okay, so you have off-road information, low traction, launch, and so on. So this car is not just for city driving, it can also go off-road, but I do believe most of the owners will drive it in the city. So yeah, that was the interior. I really enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments what you think about the car and what you think about this interior. But I really think Range Rover did a good job with this one. Okay guys, so I realized that I haven't mentioned the engines. So speaking of the engines, there will be various petrol and diesel engines available, but there will also be a mild hybrid version and also the hybrid version, the plug-in hybrid, which will arrive later this year. This particular model is the first edition trim. As you can see, it's fully packed, and let me show you here some additional things that this car has. So as you can see, this is the price. Not cheap, but this car really has everything. So this is the first edition model with the diesel engine, 180 horsepower, all-wheel drive, automatic 9-speed gearbox. This beautiful color, this is the launch color. It's Nolita gray, metallic. I think it looks, so awesome, really. You have to see it in real life. I'm not sure if camera is doing the justice. As you can see, pretty much matrix LEDs, everything is standard here. And then you have a 10-inch Touch Pro dual screen that we saw inside. Of course, Meridian's sound system, 20-inch wheels, which would be those. Very nice. So those are the options, and adaptive cruise control with stop and go function. So these are the additional equipment to the first edition. But really, I mean, now that it's less crowded here, I really want to show you the whole car in one piece. It's really magnificent. The color is so good. I think they really did a good job with this one, because so little changes, yet completely new car, completely new design. And well, I'm sure London and cities like that will be crowded with this car, because it was very popular, more than 500,000 sold already for the first generation, and now second generation, as I mentioned, should be really a hit. So take a look again, magnificent. And as you can see, on the first edition you have this part here, where on the regular one you don't. So obviously This one does look better, but of course it has the price, because this one is around 15,000 euros cheaper. So yeah, well, yeah, tell me in the comments, guys, do you like the car, or you know, I'm overreacting, it's not that good looking? I don't know, you tell me in the comments. So that's it for now. Do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more car reviews. That's it from now, from Belgrade. See you on the next one. Bye bye.